from Connecticut is Gwen Samuel. She's a mom who started the Connecticut Parents Union and still leads it, and their goal is to give parents a voice in their children's education. Gwen?
Okay, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Now, there you go. We need to start with a greeting because we have to communicate because we got work to do. So my name is Gwen Samuel. First and foremost, I'm a mom and a grandma. And I must say to the great state of Pennsylvania, not only thank you for inviting me, but thank you for leading away. Thank you, Senator, and your other state reps, for introducing a bill that we are now trying to introduce in the state of Connecticut. Because for us to think about back on track, we must think about the purpose of public education. And so if we're thinking about public education, the first thing we should be talking about are the needs of the students, because schools are for the children. Children depend on the adults to make informed, responsible decisions to ensure that their future is bright, that they become the next business owners in your city, in the state of Connecticut, that they become the next Fortune 500, that they become the next state representative and legislators. But to do so, they must have a grounded, solid, quality education. The reality is, this program, this initiative, Back on Track, says it all. Back on track. The pandemic was unprecedented to all of us. That means not just Pennsylvania, not just Connecticut, but the country, the globe was grounded because of this pandemic. And so children should be held harmless in the process of ensuring they get an education. So we need them to get back on track. And so if the districts do their part, meaning ensuring that every student who have a constitutional right to an education, I got a mini constitution in my pocket so that we're sure about the legal rights of these babies. So this is not soundbite. This is not rhetoric. We're not begging. We're not even asking for permission, because the law says these babies are entitled to a free and appropriate education. The pandemic took that from them. But our job as responsible, capable individuals is to make sure that these babies from March to now get caught up. This $1,000, which is a drop in the bucket to your whole budget, cannot just help with Chrome and hotspots. Hopefully the district is doing their part to ensure those babies have those laptops and those hotspots, because it's in their educational funding. All we're doing is becoming innovative to still meet the educational needs of these babies. So if you handle the computers and the hotspots and work with your providers, the ones who provide cable, then this $1,000 can go to tutors. Because if we're back on track, that means those who are in the achievement gap are now in the achievement gulf. All right? So those who had an opportunity gap are now into an opportunity gulf. That is what the pandemic has done. So again, it takes moral courage for these legislators in a very political time, because we will be going to the polls November 3rd across the country. And so, but yet, despite the political rhetoric, these legislators put the children of Pennsylvania first and foremost, saying we know their constitutional rights, we know their legal right, we stepped up to the plate, and hopefully their peers will join in protecting not just all of Pennsylvania students, but the babies in the womb who were about to be born during the pandemic. They will need to be coming to school too. So we, ladies and gentlemen, have work to do, and we are here standing in lockstep with you. Because Martin Luther King says it well, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So if we are denying people in Pennsylvania, then that means the ripple effect to Connecticut and across the country. So everyone who is listening, whatever state that you are in, let's help every single American child get back on track so that they can get the service they need, so that they can be the future leaders of our country, so that seniors like me who can rest knowing that we got a qualified workforce to take care of us when we get older. Just saying. So have a great one, and I'll see you up here in your state capital, and I look forward for your support on social media so that you can support us in Connecticut. Again, thank you for leading the way, and I'm sure other states across the country will be paying close attention. And parents and students, give yourselves a round of applause. That is what I'm saying. It's a round of applause from your future leaders. Thank you for having me. My name is Gwen Samuel, and I approve that message. Just thought I'd say that. Oh, and I left the mask. Oh, full of makeup. Don't look.
So that is a tough